looking at the wrong camera, the dead one.
Which one?
We're on battery number 5, and Chris is doing another magic trick. Can you believe
I just
it?
want you to know, man, this is exactly what I've always wanted from having you guys back on the
What, me
show.
shirtless and
You shirtless, trying to hang yourself,
Trying to
while
die.
Chris is doing magic to somebody else, and he's not talking into the mic.
I already know what card this is.
It's chaos, and it's exactly what I wanted out of. What's up, everybody? It's the Poorly Edited Podcast.
The worst show on the internet.
The worst show on the internet. We're here at the Alternative Gallery, the Alternative Gala, if you will. Didn't know those lights were unplugged. That's a bit distracting.
Is that bad?
A little bit, but it's fine. Thank you guys so much for stopping by while we chat with the review dudes today on Dude Soup, the Poorly Edited Podcast.
Dude Soup.
Dude, welcome back to Dude Soup.
This is actually our podcast.
Jesus
now.
Christ.
Welcome to the Dude Soup.
I'd like to invite, I'm glad to have you guys here on Dude Soup. Chandler, Pat, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourselves?
I'm 21 years young. I'm single.
Yeah.
Wish I wasn't.
What do you like to do for fun, Pat?
Be single.
Yeah.
Not have a girlfriend. I like to stare at happy couples.
Well, Pat, you've actually brought us to the first topic of today's episode, and that's cornbread.
Cornbread.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
I can down with that.
Go around
An
the table.
ample substitute for a girlfriend.
Everyone take some cornbread. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I've actually never had cornbread in my life.
That's not true.
Take the big piece.
No, go for it.
Take
You
the
earned it.
piece.
All right, thanks.
What happened to there was a second big piece.
It's in the other
all the
box.
shit that was setting on the table loose, just
Yeah.
put it back in.
I want
Sure
that
did.
mini. I want that small
Dude, I
loaf.
just
Take
cleaned
that
this
little Twinkie
tablecloth
loaf.
from the shoot.
Here, use part of the script then.
Sucks.
Everyone,
Bro.
cheers.
Here.
Cheers,
I
everyone.
already took a bite out of mine.
That's
but,
fine.
Touch the bite end.
Cheers.
Corn.
Can I get a placemat?
And bread.
Yeah, placemat.
Let me get a placemat.
The script
Got it.
And
placemat.
blood.
Can I get a placemat?
Script placemats. Check the Lab 212 store.
Bled.
Yeah. No one else got that.
I caught it.
Caught him. So yeah, we've actually been out shooting all day, unfortunately. So
Let me
an,
check
an
the sound
abomination.
levels.
Oh yeah,
What?
that's not plugged into
Can
anything.
you tuck
That's
in your
not
mic?
plugged into anything.
Tap on,
Chris.
tap on your mic.
Christopher, that's
I'm
not.
not gonna do that.
Chris, it's
Yeah,
not
it sounds
plugged
good.
into
That sounds
anything.
good.
Okay, cool.
You're doing great.
Let's check this out. Here's my little review of cornbread.
Yeah.
Anything less than stellar.
Would you
will,
describe it as corny? Corn-like?
anything less than stellar is gonna get you a bullet to the head? Am I allowed to say that?
Yes.
All right, cool.
There's no one back there.
There's a producer
I know, but I
off
like to.
screen.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, can we?
Yeah, we can do that.
We get
Dude, he knows.
pretty underwhelming, not gonna lie. It's like a
Really?
muffin,
Yeah.
except if nothing was in it.
Sure.
What are you talking
That
about?
is so awesome. You don't deserve this. Do you have any diseases? All right,
Not
cool.
yet.
Fuck. Man, mine's really moist and sticking to the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a good review this time.
Yeah, try that one.
I'll try
That one's
that one.
different.
I just bite the entire top of it.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Delicious.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm convinced. Color me convinced.
You get that?
Are we good? Oh, okay.
All right, cool.
We got the word. Yeah, you can low roll on cornbread, and it's not that great. But high rolling on cornbread's like nothing like it.
Is that a
I
cornbread?
mean, this is.
That's a high roll.
This
You wanna
is
try that?
Are we allowed to say
No.
the brand? Or is that like an endorsement? Are we allowed to endorse?
Do you know what brand it? I'll give you what you can say the brand. What it is?
Yeah, Weiss brand.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you knew.
Insane.
You know,
You can say the brand.
This is insane for Weiss brand.
this is actually
Like,
a controversial topic around these parts, but I believe it's wise.
I mean, that's what the ads say.
Shut
but
your
the ads are
goddamn
wrong.
mouth.
Whenever I'm at the self-checkout at Wise Markets, they say, thank you for shopping at Wise Markets. And, like, I don't like it. I've always said Weiss, but they're telling me it's Wise. Like, if
you're not gonna refute
if
that?
Pat was like, hey, my name is pronounced Pot, you'd be like, okay, Pot, right? That's
Let me
wouldn't-
pose this
You
to
wouldn't
you,
be
though.
like, oh, I think it should be
How do you
pronounced
pronounce the abbreviation GIF?
Pat. That's an old argument.
No,
age-old
just do it.
argument.
What is it? How do you say it?
I fluctuate.
It's
I-
GIF.
I say GIF and GIF. It just depends.
It's a graphical.
when I'm saying it.
The first part of GIF, that acronym is graphic.
Yeah.
With a good.
There's an argument to be made on
Did you know that the creators say it's GIF?
Sure. Yeah.
And that's fucking. It's.
That's what I'm saying.
acid,
It's the same thing with Wise.
It doesn't
or
make
Weiss.
any sense. No,
it's the same thing with Weiss.
It
Oh,
is.
you think it's the same? Oh, okay, I can understand.
They're
that.
wrong. They don't know their own thing that they made.
It's.
I'm right.
Infuriating that they say GIF.
What it is a fruitless debate.
Why?
What is going on with this? Did someone tape over? Wait.
No, that's the previews.
This is a pre-roll.
Oh, this is still the previews.
This is for the Amanda show.
I thought someone taped over.
That's not the Amanda show, is it?
That's the Amanda show.
That's not supposed to.
What else would that be?
It's what I like about you. Get fucked, idiot.
Anything else?
You got debunked before the end of your sentence.
It sucks.
It's a real Chandler.
Oh, the Scooby-Doo GBA game? I had that. It was awful.
I'm shocked to see a GBA trailer. Like,
Wow. Those games are always good.
I'm sure it was great.
Those games are always really good.
Yeah.
By now defunct THQ.
Yeah. Oh, rest in peace. Rest in peppers.
Who's gonna make the new Scooby-Doo?
You know, I just noticed this is just now hitting.
Yeah.
You got a fake Star Wars poster.
It's not fake.
It's not fake.
There was no movie titled Revenge.
There was until there wasn't.
Yeah, they changed that. That was the title of
Return of the Jedi?
and then he changed it. He had already made the posters and shit though.
It was a good call to change it because that sucks as far as a name is concerned.
That's a bad. The movie would probably have been better. If that was the
Disagree actually because it wouldn't be very Jedi-like to exact revenge.
That was his.
That's why he changed it.
Yeah, and it's a good call on one of George's few good calls.
Watto was a pretty good call.
I like the part where they added the belly dancer to Jabba's palace.
Yeah.
Great addition.
They also changed the song.
The whole musical number as a whole,
Yeah.
really good.
They changed the song to a worse sounding song.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. That's a real thing. How'd you guys like the production day today?
Right, we did something today.
Yeah, we did.
It was, I thought, fruitful,
Okay.
productive.
Okay.
We got, I would say, at least 3 things done.
Yeah.
Now, this is just a question for
I'd
the
raise you
crowd here.
4.
You could, if you're at home, you could answer this question too.
Yeah,
Which
text,
camera are we? Which camera's rolling?
Text this number.
Which camera should I?
Should be
If you want
flashing
this
on the
one, I'll
bottom of the
look at this one.
screen.
I can
Text yes to
So-
505.
Wait, can we?
No, yeah.
Are the numbers up?
Yeah. So text,
The numbers are up.
text
Okay.
yes.
We got a yes from the producer.
To 5050 or no to 5050, depending on your answer to the following yes or no question. This goes to you guys too.
Okay.
Is anyone
Wait, do I
else,
have to text or can I just say it?
You could just say it.
Okay.
In real time. Is anybody, you guys at home too, anyone else here sitting on a wrench?
right now.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Well,
Let me check.
Like,
just
check-
makes one of us.
Oh my god.
Okay, that is an actual wrench. That is.
Where did you get this?
I was sitting on it.
That's a, it's
No,
like
because
Have you been sitting on that all
a
day?
prop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a real
No,
wrench.
because I made one of these like when I
In
was
TF2?
Yeah, like, well, not in TF2.
That's an Australian wrench?
Like when I was in like middle school, went through my big TF2 phase. I made one
Really?
of these like from a
Josh
$1.
made-
Why'd you say that like it's like going through puberty? Like
everyone
and I
has
was
one.
like,
Yeah,
oh
everyone
yeah,
has a
yeah. I went.
TF2
You know
phase.
my.
Chad,
I was
you
in
missed
my
out.
TF2 phase.
You're just jealous.
I'm not.
You didn't
at all.
play TF2?
is not
You
a
never
good-
hit TF2.
It's not a- It's not a.
You can't go
game.
back to the
never hit
heyday of
TF2 puberty.
It's
TF2.
not that good of a
I
game.
don't know what he's doing over there. He just bring the whole thing over.
Oh, just bring the whole thing.
Bring the whole
Yeah.
thing. I'll have more cornbread. But
Also,
first,
half
like,
them muffin here. I don't want to take all of it because I forgot there was more.
Do you guys actually have one of these?
Yeah, Josh
Josh's.
made that.
Okay, because for a second I
He's
thought
a
that he
cosplayer.
somehow. I thought that like you had gotten a hand of.
He'd broken into your house.
Yeah.
Earlier when he's like, I have to go get a prop, and then walked away for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I
I
thought
can
you'd, like,
see
gotten
from
this
here
from
that
my
that
house,
camera
so here
isn't
you go.
matched, and it's bothering the shit out of me.
Sucks, dude.
So should I sit on it again, you think? Or
You don't,
yeah, put it
you
back
don't
on.
have to.
Put it back
Don't
on.
like-
joke done?
You
Is
don't
it,
have to.
we got our fill of this joke? We could move on to the next thing?
This movie
What's the next
fucking
thing?
sucks.
Disagree.
I disagree.
I like this.
Disagree, actually.
Who voiced Scooby?
It's just so poorly.
I think that was, I want to say Steve Buscemi.
No
Really?
way, Steve Buscemi. Is that real?
That was Steve Carell.
I miss Steve Carell. I can't believe he passed away 7 years ago.
Including never before seen footage. What footage did they withhold from Scooby-Doo?
The one where Steve Carell unzips the Scooby-Doo costume, and he goes, "Hey guys, it's me, Steve Carell." And,
That's the deleted
and then they
scene.
put in audience laughter. in
I
order to
thought
make it
that
funny.
Canned
scene was a
laughter.
bit strange, frankly.
is that a
Especially,
Well, especially because he shoots the camera. And he's
yeah.
like,
He looks right at the camera.
"Hi, it's me,
And
Steve
then-
Carell. Watch my new movie."
Yeah. Bloodborne.
Wow.
And I thought the weirdest part was that when he was done promoting Bloodborne, he went on to do a 5-minute spot for Zillow.com.
It was so weird.
So weird.
Well, I think
Shnick really made me feel bad.
I was expecting like the movie culture to come out and be like, "Oh yes, Steve Carell's hit film,
Hey,
like
Shnick.
Pretty in
Yeah.
Pink or something."
Pat Lilly.
No.
Yo,
He
what's
just
up?
come out with Bloodborne.
What'd you say?
Pat, I got something for you here.
Yeah.
See this?
It's called a rent.
It's a deck of cards.
Okay. All right.
52 cards, standard deck. It's no bicycle, but
Can I count them?
You can count. You could
Okay.
look at them.
I count cards at casinos.
Look at them. Look at them. If you don't believe me, just prove
I just
it
wanna make sure
to
it's
the viewers
52.
that it's a real card. You're gonna count to 52.
Let's all sit in silence.
Let's all sit in silence as Pat counts to 52.
Up to
This
52.
bit's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to chew on the cornbread while he does this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think we can sign off on that one. Is this in the lease? Doing magic tricks? Is that okay with the landlord? No. Just don't upload this on the internet. You'll be fine. Did you lose count? 43, 44, 45, 46, 47,
27.
56.
Is there a Joker in here?
No, I took the jokers out.
I counted 53.
Probably 'cause you can't count.
Probably
Joke's
be-
off.
Wait, are there
Tricks
50, are
off.
there 52 cards in the deck
There
of
are.
cards?
Yes.
Well, there's 52 in that deck. Anyways, give me the deck. Look, you said it's 53 cards?
I think
That's
so.
fine. We'll take one at random.
Okay.
Okay?
That was my card.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
do-
My mistake. My
I-
mistake.
That's a great magic trick right there.
So I learned this trick actually from my old neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Shmitty.
First or
What's
last?
the last name?
I don't think you'll believe me.
What's the home address? Zip code?
Look,
Blood
it's
type.
not important. He was O negative.
Organ donor?
He was not an organ donor.
That was
Organ
self.
taker?
He took a few. He took a few.
Vital
You're like Nightcrawler at car accidents and
put
took
the
the
deck
organs
right
before the ambulance could come.
I'm gonna put the deck right there. I'm gonna take one card, two card, three card.
It's my favorite magic trick. The 1 card, 2 card, 3 card, 4 card.
Those cards
But he actually
Those
pulled
cards
4 cards. out
don't
of it.
matter. Okay, I'm gonna take the rest of the cards.
Can I
I'm gonna split the deck.
Okay.
I'm gonna split the difference.
bump the microphone? I'm gonna mess
Bump
the whole
it.
thing up.
Bump
if
it
I do
really
it.
good. I'm gonna split the deck.
Split me in half.
Take this here split deck.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip the top card.
Okay.
You ready? You following, guys?
Yeah.
You flip the top card. There it is.
Okay.
The eight of clubs.
That's spades.
8 of spades.
Okay.
Can you show the audience? I mean, we can see it.
The 8 of
ask the
spades.
audience?
Which camera should I show?
All of them.
Both of them.
I hope you guys enjoy cutting back and forth.
Show him too.
Yeah.
See that?
Can we get the okay on that? Okay.
Jamie, is that all right? All right.
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie, can you pull up that shit? Oh, no. Okay, so
DMT.
this card right here.
Shnick, I'm sorry. I'm like
Pat.
on your leg.
No,
I'm paying
okay, I like
attention,
the
okay?
one.
Are you paying attention,
Yes.
Pat?
That
Okay.
card right there.
Look at me in the eyes.
All right.
Look into my soul, Pat.
Okay.
Some people are kind of uncomfortable with that.
Why'd you hook your hair behind the ear like that?
To keep it in place.
Okay.
I got long bangs and it gets in my eyes.
All right.
It was going to disrupt my telepathy.
Okay, watch out because the coffee cup's on the paper and you just drag the paper closer to the edge of the table. And it gave me a lot of anxiety.
Top
Thank you so much. Okay, so that card right there, I'm paying attention to it. Locking eyes.
Okay.
number 3.
Red or black?
The 52 card
Black.
count joke.
Okay. Is it a club or is it a spade?
Club.
Okay.
Top 10.
What number is
podcast
it?
Magic trick.
It's a 6.
I don't think anything. can
6 of
cross
clubs.
6 of
1, 2,
clubs.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold, the 6 of clubs.
You know what? Don't even show us.
Don't look at that.
That was it. I know. I trust it.
Yeah.
That was it. We got it. That was a great
Based all my
joke.
magic tricks off of
Shmitty
trust.
knows what he was doing.
Holy fuck. That
was a good throw.
Are you fucking Twisted Fate?
Yeah. Holy yo,
Dude.
Yellow
I
card.
go. What's a Twisted Fate line?
I've never
Great
played Twisted Fate.
impression.
You just spit
my
cornbread
favorite
on my
line
arm.
is when he goes.
High noon.
No, not that one. That's way too obvious. The deep cut Twisted Fate one is
Okay.
in his super skin, where he's wearing only yellow pants and no shirt, and he goes, "I'm wearing yellow pants," and he goes, "Whoopsh."
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh my god, it's a 6 of
There it
clubs.
is!
It's a 6 and we
The
did it.
6 of clubs, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
That's the
That's
whole magic
incredible.
trick. You have to do the Twisted Fate impression.
cut that. We're gonna cut it, and then so it looks like I hand you the 6 of clubs. So it's gonna look great in post.
Sure.
That was incredible. Thank you for sharing that with us.
That was a solid. What was that? 5.
That killed a
minutes?
lot of time for sure. Yeah, we're almost done now.
We're almost done. We're
Well,
almost
it's
Yeah.
time to go home, guys.
Almost outta
Thanks for
here.
having us. Thanks for coming on our podcast. Pee pee poo poo.
What did you?
Terrible joke.
We haven't had you guys on the show since like
We met you.
2000 and late.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we met
Wow.
you guys. What's been going on with you guys since then?
That's funny you should ask that.
Yeah.
So you'll notice since we've last been on the show, I think we've put out 2 episodes.
In 2 years.
Is that
That's
correct?
awesome.
That's crazy.
No.
How do you keep up that
a lie.
pace?
That's a lie. We put out a few.
Was it like at least 3?
You
At
did,
least
maybe
3 or 4. Because when we
What did we throw
came
out?
on the show,
IKEA
right? What was the most recent episode that came out? Was it the Bean episode?
Yeah.
No. Bean was post podcast. I'm pretty sure.
Bean
Really?
episode podcast.
Wow.
So
I thought that we had it out at that point.
so we had Bean episode.
Strange.
No,
Then we had unboxing. I think
I remember unboxing.
Can't look at the data.
the internet, the
Can't
egg,
look at the data. That's a podcast party foul.
Christmas special
Christmas
too.
special 2, low power
can you pull that up?
episode. So we've had
What?
6 episodes.
What about the Dove Men's Care body wash?
I think that was before.
Really?
Yeah.
You fact check that? Can you pull that up?
Yeah, I will. Review dudes, 203 subscribers, dude. Great for you guys.
How much did the IKEA episode net again for views? It
Net?
was net, after
I don't know.
taxes.
Yeah.
After taxes,
After
how many
you
views
take
did
out
we get?
the views that we contributed.
1.3k views, dude. Good job.
Yeah, the
guys.
Swedes love that.
Yeah,
they were
good
looking
job,
up for
guys.
some
We had-
real IKEA.
They
Like,
were
the
looking,
thing is that
they were waiting.
what's funny is that you and I were both just like, oh yeah, they probably just looked up IKEA review and then the algorithm was like, here it is.
Yeah,
but it turns out
so
the
funny.
watch time showed that they watched all the way through,
yeah.
and that's the strangest part.
I think you found your target demo.
The Swedes.
They found that and they were hooked.
The low power episode.
What are these
Really
goofy ass
sharp.
Americans doing?
Did I watch that? I did. It shows I did.
Let's watch it right now. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna just watch a
What?
parody of our videos.
Okay, we're good.
That camera shut off.
loaded?
The screen turned off.
Yeah, cut off.
Cringe. Battery died? That's cringe.
Top 3.
Hi guys.
Podcast
Welcome back to the
fail.
Poorly Edited podcast. Not only is it poorly edited, it's poorly shot too.
Oh yeah, we had the egg. The egg was a strange.
The egg was weird. What was
was
up with
strange.
that episode?
So-
Were you guys just not available as much? Because that other guy was subbing in. What the fuck was that?
The other guy.
The other guy, Ant.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he here formerly known out as the other guy.
The other dude.
The other dude was because Chris was on his the summer
Pissy
intern.
fit.
Well, yeah, you can call it
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna say summer internship, but pissy.
I like
fit
to call
also
it a
works.
creative hiatus.
Yeah,
creative hiatus
his
also
meltdown,
works.
his breakdown.
He went up to the Himalayan mountains and
Yeah.
found himself.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
meanwhile,
yeah.
I found the egg.
Yeah.
So we shot that over summer while he was gone. Mm-hmm. But then the best part is that we didn't get around to editing it until he came back. So we could have just filmed
God,
a
you could,
completely
yeah,
different
that's really
episode.
cringe,
But
actually.
very
By the
cringe.
time I came back, Shnick was like, Chris, I've been sitting on this content for 6 months and I just needed to edit it. And I was like, I don't want to. I wasn't even on set. I don't know what the creative vision.
Yeah.
Thanks for walking in front of the cameras.
it's pretty fucking-
really breaking an intimate moment between me and the viewer here. So yeah, the egg.
Egg.
Where were we?
You know, I don't know if I said this on the old times, the olden
The olden
golden days
days.
that we had you on.
We couldn't say bad
but
words.
yeah, but episode what is it called? Episode 4 or whatever. Just
Product 4?
Product 4. Yeah, that is
That's his name.
still to this day my favorite video of your guys.
I think that's where we peaked because that's
You
where we
think
actually
that's where you
that's where we
peaked?
put some actual effort into something.
Well,
And
it was just
then-
I think it's.
well, a different type of.
I don't know
effort, I
if
guess.
you would do that all the time. I don't know if it would hit as hard. You
No,
know,
it was
the
because
fact
it's
that-
subverted
the thing
expectations.
was is that we-
so
and
hard.
it had some retroactive implications as well.
Yeah, exactly.
We,
There's like a storyline.
Where it's a little. There's some brilliance that showed
the
through.
first 3 episodes that preceded it were all very much of the same cut of wood, if you will, the same cut of meat. We're all with the same 3 episodes.
same ribs.
So then you get to product 4 and you're kind of expecting something similar,
Yeah.
and it subverts your expectation. And since then,
We haven't even done a review.
yeah.
It's because you died.
Well, okay, you gotta be careful on the spoilers there, bud.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah, it's
You
only
cut
been
that.
2 years.
Yeah, it's only been 2 years since that video's been out. Yeah, since we had you guys on, we'd always talked about like trying to do other stuff with you because obviously think you guys are funny as shit, but we could never write a script that we thought was like
We had that one
enough to come to.
There's the bathtub we couldn't get our hands on.
I mean,
And we made the linchpin of the entire script was the
For some
bathtub.
reason that
well, it's because
became...
like that's like what the entire video was riding on.
Yeah.
At first, it wasn't really
For
feasible,
really no reason.
But like, it was also like, all right, this is going to be the joke that hits if nothing else.
Yeah.
And if anything else sucks, it's okay because at least we did the bean tub.
The bean tub brings it together. Yeah,
Which,
and that was more narratively driven, obviously.
Well,
and
should we give context for what the bean tub actually was, or
the bean
is
tub
it kind
was
of
gonna,
self?
well, the bean tub was definitely going to be a vessel of teleportation. I think it's obvious.
Well, it was more interdimensional.
Yeah, kind of gateway, if you will.
But the logistical issue
Logistical
was that first of all, it's not like we could find like a used trashed bathtub. Or anything.
We found that one in Philly that no one wanted to drive to Philly to pick up.
I mean, who has the towing capacity?
It's true.
Yeah,
to
because
take
we
a
would
bathtub?
tow it, and we would just
Just throw a chain on that and just drag it.
drag it down the highway.
And the second
Philly to
issue
here.
was that
where would
no
we
one,
hunker it down and
Yeah, right.
no one was willing to sacrifice their bathtub to be filled with beans.
Including you.
And we also
It sounds like you're pointing fingers here.
Price points
It would have
of
been
beans as
about
well.
$300 to get a bathtub's worth of
We did.
baked
Oh yeah, we
beans.
did calculate it, didn't we?
And that was considering like if we were buying large, like
Costco.
Costco
It was
beans.
doing the price per bean was the best it could be, and it was still like $300.
Yeah, so we reached out actually. This is true.
That's
This is true. We reached out to Bush's. I'm not making that up. And they never responded, but we gave them a good pitch, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was really.
I think we sent our condolences for the death of the dog that's at the Bush's commercial.
Yeah, because I guess right around that time, the mascot dog they used for their commercials in Bush's Beans had just died in real life, and so we said like we send our condolences to the dead dog. And
Now send your beans to us.
And now send your beans. Yeah,
It was a condolence for beans situation.
They did not really bite on that, I guess. But I guess
Sorry about your dead dog. Now give us your beans. Give us a bathtub's worth of beans. $300 worth of your product.
We asked for a bathtub's full.
Shipping included.
Yeah, shipping.
Oh my God, Monk is in
Yeah,
this?
that's dumb.
Shit, dude.
Scooby-Doo cinematic.
You know who else he
universe.
plays? Minion in Spy Kids.
Really?
Yep.
Monk or Rowan Atkinson?
Rowan Atkinson.
I recently watched not Spy Kids.
Wait,
It's not
well,
Monk.
Shark
That's
Boy and
not
Monk.
Monk is
That's
Tony
Mr.
Shaloub.
McGoo, or whatever the fuck.
No, it's fucking Mr. Bean.
Mr.
Yeah, I
Bean,
know it's
sorry.
Mr. Bean. I don't know
Isn't
why.
that fucking weird that
I just
Mr. Bean showed up when we're talking about Bush?
I just mixed up Mr. Bean
crazy.
and Monk.
Wait.
They're different
We
actors.
opened up the
Tony
gateway.
Shalhoub and Rowan Atkinson.
I think we crossed.
I'd like to formally apologize to Tony
cross-pollinated.
Shaloub.
Wait.
What?
Okay. Continue.
I'd like to formally apologize to Tony Shaloub for mixing him up with Rowan Atkinson.
Why do you keep not talking in the mic? You keep like talking as far away from
Yeah, I'm trying to
the
not.
fucking that camera.
Yeah, I'd like to
is
formally apologize.
Here's the thing, Chandler. I'm looking at my levels over there on the screen, and the mic's picking me up. So the fact that I'm talking like
it's
this
just gonna sound
or like
weird.
this.
You're gonna be over here, and it's gonna sound different than if you're talking in.
What is this? Some sort of directional microphone?
But I'm really glad that we were able to collaborate on this new script. I'm glad that we found a middle ground of what was feasible, of what was like possible, and within. Because I mean, let's be honest.
still,
the bean tub
Jumping
was
the shark a little bit.
what?
What?
You think we jumped the shark here?
Yeah, I think we jumped a shark a little bit, but
How
like in
so?
the best way possible.
How
We'll
so?
have to find out.
What do you mean?
Next time.
There was at least one shark that we hurled ourselves over.
Yeah,
At least from my
but
perspective.
I think it's in the best way possible.
What do you mean by that? Are you
As
like
in-
taking a shot?
Well, look, I don't know when you're putting this podcast episode up. I don't know if it's going to predate whatever
Yeah,
we
is
worked
this-
on today.
I don't
so
know
let's
either.
not-
What's the
let's not
NDA status?
disclose.
We don't know the scheduling, but you can.
When I say jump the shark,
I would
as in
I would like to release this when we release that episode.
Okay,
This
so
should
what
be
I'm
like
saying
that.
is that when we jump, like, you know, in the context of jumping the shark, it's not the. What I'm saying is that if you were to watch a man actually like ride a motorbike and jump over like a shark pit,
Right.
that's still entertaining.
Sure.
Do you know what that refers to?
Not at all. Is that when the
I think
Fonz
it's
jumped?
it's when the Fonz jumped the shark. Yeah.
I like how I said not at all and then followed up with yes, I know exactly.
And you
what
nailed
that
the
is.
character's name.
No, I
But see,
totally
no,
agree.
I'm like, I mean, if you go to like a state fair and you see somebody like jump over like a pit of sharks,
Yeah.
you're still gonna be entertained by that. That's the type of jump the shark I mean. Like a literal. I'm not talking about like the.
Circumventing a step in the process.
Chandler,
No, I'm talking about like,
literally jumping.
Okay, this is the equivalent of watching somebody at a state fair jump over a shark on like a bicycle.
Right. Chandler, imagine this.
And it's pretty zany and crazy, but it's still feasible.
It's fine.
Imagine this, Chandler, okay? Get one of those big inflatable pools from Walmart, right? Okay. Fill it. You're going to need to fill it.
How many gallons?
Are we gonna need another 2 days?
Bean tubs
It's at
full
least
of water.
it's at least a 200-gallon
What's that in liters?
swimming pool.
A metric bean tub full.
It's going to be roughly. I can't perfectly convert it, but it's
2,700 beans of water.
We're talking gallons, bud. We're talking
gallons to liters.
gallons to liters. It's about 4 liters in a gallon, right? So it would be about
Is that a Power Ranger?
800.
That's better.
That
That's
makes sense.
Super Steve.
Is that the Rock?
Anyways, so
Anyways.
imagine this, right?
Okay.
200-gallon inflatable pool from Walmart.
Okay.
Fill it with water. Now, you're not going to want to use any water. It needs to be salt water.
Let's use a bull shark.
We're not using bull sharks.
Okay.
Okay, we're using regular
That's a
old
good idea,
sharks.
probably.
How about a hammerhead?
Maybe
We
a
just need
hammerhead.
water.
Hammerhead's probably expensive.
Full of hammers. 'Cause that would still hurt if you don't
Look,
make it.
we're supposing
Is there still water? Is there still a layer of water and then fucking a layer of hammers?
It's dense with hammers. Like, you're up to your fucking knees in hammers.
yeah. So you fill the bottom of the pool.
Claw, ball peen, what are we talking?
All kinds. There's some mallets in there.
It's a mixed
bag.
You go to Lowe's, you buy a
If
mixed
you're not
bag
gonna
of
make it,
hammers.
you try to aim for the rubber mouth section. You really want to stay away from the ball peens.
If you're lucky,
The ball peens will mess you up.
Claw would be the worst.
No.
Because it's gonna go.
No, you can-
I'm
Disagree.
punctured. I'm punctured.
No, with a claw though, if you can like barely get, you can get the nail better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really jumped the hammer on this episode.
So continue with your.
Continue.
So it's the pool, 800 liters roughly.
Roughly 800 liters of salt water, and if you mix your own salt water, I don't recommend this. I recommend a ratio,
Look at what you're doing to the ball.
probably a 3-to-1 water to salt ratio.
Would that leave it brackish?
You want it a bit brackish, yeah.
You want it brackish?
Just a bit.
Okay.
A bit brackish.
You know, it's crazy that brackish has come up 2 days in a row for us.
Really?
That's a not common word you have to hear.
That's
in
a bit
the same
brackish.
span of 48 hours. It's a bit brackish of you.
You know, as far as plant biology is concerned, before they developed leaves, most plants that were photosynthetic, land plants that is, relied on bracts, which are small kind of leaflet-like structures to photosynthesize.
Is that where the term brackish comes from?
No.
Okay.
No, I think they probably share a similar Latin root, but ultimately no relation linguistically.
So how does the pool jumping go?
Well, we didn't even get
What
to
if
the
we
jumping.
get a pool full of pools? It's
Okay,
like a
so like
larger
smaller
pool.
pools?
Until it goes down to like one singular
Yeah.
cup.
In the kiddie pools, do you have smaller
And then the
sharks?
term
or, like-
becomes you jump the cup.
Which we're really moving the goalposts. This stunt.
Because eventually you don't need the pools anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just a ramp and a cup.
Do you think you could wear moon shoes? Would that help or make things worse?
On the
Are you on a
motorcycle?
bicycle?
You're on a motorcycle.
Bicycle or motor?
Motorcycle.
You'd
Because like
have to-
worst case scenario, think about this. Worst case scenario, your motorcycle isn't making it over the pool.
Hydrogen.
You dismount by moon shoeing off of your
Right, but
motorcycle.
that's not how that works in the air, right?
What if you're sitting on the moon?
You're trying to double jump right now.
You double jump, yeah.
You can't
can't
double
double
jump
jump.
IRL, dude.
Well, if you're on a motorcycle, you could jump off the motorcycle. You got moon shoes, you could jump.
No, but that would
even
push
further.
the
Moon shoes are not
motorcycle
practical.
down.
They're made of like
Says who?
synthesizers.
Did you know moon shoes were originally developed for the U.S. Navy?
Really?
That's not true.
Yeah.
No, shut
There's
the
It
fuck
no
up.
was.
way. No.
How? Tell me.
For
Can you bring up the
dismount.
source?
It's for in emergency
dismantle the
situations
Nazis.
when you need to hop off the deck of a ship onto land.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
Would you say if it
But you
gets
did jump
marooned?
over.
No, if it were to get marooned, if the
Okay.
ship were to be marooned, you have to hop off the deck. You put on the moon shoes. Well, they weren't called moon shoes when they were in service.
We're called Navy shoes.
Maybe.
They were called landing assist footwear.
Really?
No, he made that up.
No, none of this is accurate.
I fucking hate you.
They were made by Hasbro for big jumping.
for 6 times the jumping you could do on Earth.
Most tech, it was developed by the military. We wouldn't have internet.
That's why I was like, that's why I was like, this might be a bit
Most modern tech, like the Tesla. The Tesla that was invented by Hasbro.
Military warfare equipment.
Most technology you could rely on.
The tank, the modern day tank.
That was Hasbro.
The gun itself was
the
developed
Sherman
by
tank, which
Hasbro.
won the European theater in World War II single-handedly.
It was developed by none other than Hasbro toys.
You know the atom bomb?
It single-handedly won the Pacific Theater of World War II.
Hasbro.
They single-handedly won
Its original purpose
World War
was,
II. They won both theaters.
It won
both of them.
Hasbro won World War II, essentially.
You might know the CEO of Hasbro, Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Robert J. Oppenheimer.
Robert J. Oppenheimer.
He famously said,
I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
yeah, I was gonna say that, but with some sort of riff revolving around like children.
I am become fun builder of childhoods. I don't know.
I am become Barbie.
Thomas Lego.
Destroyer of self-esteem.
He actually made Legos to build the Berlin Wall. That was actually, it was
I heard
like a modular.
I heard the problem was
on the inside of the actual Berlin Wall is actually just a bunch of Legos.
Yeah, that's why
that were then
down
like
so
super,
easily.
like you ever see those videos where like people hide a key in like a hollowed out
Rock?
zucchini and
Sure.
they put
Yeah.
seeds
Zucchini,
on it
right.
and they like super glue it all together. And same, that's what they did with the Berlin Wall.
Right.
They
Yeah.
put an actual wall around it because they realized that Legos looked silly.
Yeah.
You know the Ouija
You know what else
board?
they put
Also,
the
they
Berlin Wall?
didn't get them all from the same set, so they were all different colors.
And I mean, once the atomic bomb dropped
On Berlin.
they were like, oh wait.
This wall was made of
true, yeah.
Legos. We didn't need to drop an
I was
atom
gonna say
bomb on it.
Did you know that the Ouija board, while you may know it as as a method of communicating with the dead, it was originally made
call you
by the
up.
Parker brothers to communicate with Richard Dreyfuss.
Really?
Yeah.
He's still alive, so that was
no,
unnecessary.
no,
Not
well,
really.
Richard Dreyfuss actually.
It just so happened that he has a very soft-spoken voice,
Right.
so it can be easier to communicate with him.
Off again.
It was full battery.
Hi.
Dude, it was full
Welcome
send.
to the Poorly Edited Podcast.
Did you know
where
that
nothing works?
Did you know that Richard Dreyfuss was actually a key investor in Hasbro toys and military equipment? He had the idea to actually create tank treads.
Guys, I think it's about. I think it's time we take a magic break.
Yeah, let's get a magic trick bait. Yeah, hang on.
We just shuffle up the deck.
No, can I try my hand at
Stop
magic?
looking at the camera. It's
Go
turned on.
ahead.
Yeah, all right, ready?
It kills
On
production.
the hour.
Chandler, I got the,
eats away
the last
production
trick of the
time.
night right here, okay?
Especially when the trick lasts 15 minutes by design.
I was gonna say, I mean, if you're
This may
trick-
look like a normal 6 of diamonds.
if that doesn't end up in my shoe, I'm gonna kill.
But watch as I make this 6 of diamonds disappear.
Into my shoe.
No. I heard it like
No, I actually want some
squelch when
cornbread.
you put it in there.
There it is! No, I was like,
Wow,
the
jinkies.
dinner scene there always looked super plastic,
Yeah.
and in fact, I think it still does.
Hasn't aged well.
Really has not aged well. I
No.
think that it was
I've actually aged out of that scene.
yeah. Aged out.
What does that mean?
It's possible to age into that scene where, like,
I've aged
the
into
year is
this scene.
2023. I'm MIA, but if you play this VHS back, I'm in the dinner scene, looking, just poking at the plastic turkey. There it is.
That's a kill switch.
Yeah, that's a kill switch. That's a kill switch. That's a kill switch. Here, eat this. This'll make you feel better.
Oh, why?
I mean, why? It's cornbread. He took a bite out.
No, he just fucking licked it.
No, I stuck my tongue all the way in it. Try it.
Hi. Welcome to the Poorly Edited Podcast. I'm your host, Chandler Davis. Please send help.
Wow.
That's a little corny of you.
Chandler, what's the normal tagline you have on?
What's up, everybody? It's the Poorly Edited Podcast, the show where we put a spotlight on some of the most creative minds we can find, as best as a couple college kids can do.
Not very well.
I'm your host, Chandler Davis.
I'm Coffee Guy.
I'm Patrick Lilly.
And behind the camera, we have me, Joshua Robert Brennan. Say hi, Josh. So you can't tell right now, but I'm behind the camera.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hi, Josh.
There's Josh Brennan behind the camera.
Hey, Josh Brennan behind the camera. Oh, he's behind that camera now. He's managing both. Wow. They don't usually do manual zooms on the poorly edited podcast.
No, they do. We do.
24 millimeter?
It says it on
Is that a 9mm lens?
What was this at?
I have no idea.
I don't want to screw up the
Just make it. Is it a good wide?
Turn the screen. Turn the screen.
Oh, yes, that way.
Are we all on the frame?
So what are your guys' plans? What's up with
in
that?
general, or like?
Yeah.
Well, we do have something in it coming down the pipeline. soon.
Really?
saw a
I saw
teaser
you
for
guys.
that.
You were filming.
Saw a
That.
teaser, yeah. But the general population might see that teaser too.
It looked bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Can I ask you something? Can I put you on the spot specifically?
Me?
Actually?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put you in the hot seat.
Okay.
So you and Pat actually filmed a pilot episode of a new
I
series.
was here too.
I'm glad this
Here,
is coming
right
out.
here.
Yeah.
What's up with that? I saw a cut of it, but it never has come
That's
out.
'cause,
Well, Chandler, I
you
don't know if
ruined
you
it.
remember actually, but when we showed you a cut of that, you just kind of shat all over it.
I didn't shit all
You
over
tore it to pieces.
I
and
just said it should be shorter.
You said it was probably, and I think I'm quoting you directly here, the worst thing you'd ever seen, and you didn't want anyone to have to bear witness.
And then you
to
gave us a bunch of studio notes for you
Not
to
in
deal
that-
with, and
Yeah.
then we complied with them,
Yeah.
and then we showed you again, and you're like, I don't like it.
Yeah, so
Not with that many
we
words.
cut it. We cut it to your exact specification, and then you said, "I didn't think this was possible, but you guys made it worse." That's what you said. You
Did I
said,
say that?
You said this is so much worse, and honestly, Chris, you should just get out of the business. Don't come back. You're
Then
blackballed.
The warehouse,
You'll never work a job.
the
in
warehouse
this
with
city
the
again.
original footage on it burned down.
Right? Yeah, the footage
Wasn't
warehouse.
insured, so we lost all
Just
that.
release whatever cut you guys want. It could be 45 minutes long.
You know what?
It'd
I'll
be a
do,
cut that's theoretically.
I'll do that
0
if you release
seconds
any
long.
of your music.
And what?
I'll do that if you release any of your music.
I have a SoundCloud where I put my music on. But no, I
Recently?
don't. I don't tell anyone about it. But I put it.
Shout out to Chandler's SoundCloud. There's a
What is
link
it?
in the description.
Sly Elliott.
Fly Elliott.
I used
at
one of my no. I used
SoundCloud.org.
one of my songs in the Skywalker review. Rise of Skywalker.
Really?
That's one of my songs. Yeah. Which I don't often do because I don't. Yeah, I usually.
What kind of instruments do you play?
I don't play any instrument. I play a synthesizer.
That's an instrument.
I play that MIDI. That MIDI.
Yeah.
That's an instrument.
Yeah.
Personally, I play the tin whistle.
I played the skin.
Oh, he's shaking his head. That's not good.
No penis jokes, Chandler.
Roll it back, guys. Roll it back.
I play the flute. That's a seductive.
Just keep it in
Oh,
reverse.
is it
You just
Scooby-Doo
keep it in
then?
reverse. Don't just let
Are
it
you
let
a
it keep
furry?
going.
Here's a furry.
Don't stop.
Do not let it
Nick,
go.
are you
Let
a
it go.
furry? Come on.
No.
Why does it say animal on your shirt then?
Because that's
Why does it have a furry on your shirt?
And why are you?
skull.
Why do you have fur underneath your shirt?
Fur on
That's my
yourself.
chest. Are we allowed to show man nipples
Yeah,
on this?
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Is that your
That's
first
fur.
one?
Oh, shirt off. Okay.
He's shaking
Is
his
this your
head. You
first
gotta
one
cover
right
those
here?
man.
He's shaking his head. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
I think we should.
He's actually jumping up and down.
Hang on, do you have any tape for this? Where'd you get
There
this?
was a yellow tape.
There was a stack of.
Where's all
business
the red
cards.
tape
I took
that we
some.
need to put
Red
around
tape
this
we gotta cut
podcast?
through.
The red tape.
It's not glued together, dude. It's an insert.
Really?
We manufactured them like this by
You
choice.
manufactured them?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's an
personally.
insert? Like, what do you put in here?
So they put like a colored insert in the middle. This sucks, by the way. We thought it was gonna be a good idea, but it sucks. It's
Yeah,
awful.
wait.
So you see how it's like red? We're like, oh, that's a cool idea.
To the viewers at home,
No
they're
one
currently
cares.
tearing apart their own
Yeah.
business cards.
It just looks like it should open up.
It doesn't.
Because, like, they're kind of... It's manufactured in a way where it's not completely even.
That's
don't think-
the other thing
Can I see
about
it
that.
real
So
quick?
what we also learned about these thicker cards that you get is that the knives that they use to like cut through the stuff, it can't cut through it. It can't cut through as cleanly through like a thicker card like it can the thinner ones. So
Yeah.
it actually was fucking up the cuts and it was making them like all uneven and you can see it's like jagged and
Yeah.
shit. And
that
so
actually
that's a
looks worse.
byproduct of that. We didn't know any of that, so we
Sometimes
wasted
when
quite a
people
bit of
say
money
the word
giving these out.
jagged, I'm reminded of Jagex, the developers of RuneScape.
Bro, Jagex sucks now.
So did that high five.
Although they did
it's
come out
okay.
with
We can we
RuneScape
fix
Mobile.
that high five in post? Just put a good sound effect on it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we can do that. Sucks now. They did do RuneScape Mobile. I mean, I like that.
Yeah,
That's one
old
of the-
school
It's a
RuneScape
double XP
mobile.
Well, they
weekend
also
right
just
now.
came out with RS3 on mobile.
Which
I never
who
got
wants
into
to play
RS3.
See, a lot of
dude?
people didn't get an RS3. I did.
Yeah, I never did.
Yeah.
I always just like
RS3 just
there's
never
like
really took off.
There's like a
Unlike
nostalgia.
my belt.
When did you do that?
Who cares, dude?
Yeah, it's leather.
Yeah, it's leather.
I just peeked the mic hard.
Wait, what's this?
Bumped the mic.
What's this? Oh, okay.
That's the
Yeah, it's
flash.
leather.
Okay, yeah, it's leather.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, nip covers.
Here you go, dude.
I'm just wearing suspenders.
Have you guys ever drank out of a flask before?
No.
Never have.
Really?
Yeah,
What about you?
that seems like a really alcoholic thing to do.
I have.
Like, ooh, I have
Really?
to have my
pretty fun.
alcohol with me at all times.
Oh, it was actually fun.
Guess I need to start getting day drunk at his funeral or something.
I want to get there at one point. I want to get to the point where I have crippling alcoholism and I have nothing left to lose.
We got beer in the
It's
fridge.
like a cool place to be at.
I can get you
feel
one.
like.
Can you guys drink on this show?
I have already,
Say
so I
it,
hope
yeah,
so.
already.
Yeah, it's leather.
Yeah, it's leather. The producers are saying no.
Wait. No, they're doing keg stands. I think that's a yes.
Okay. It's a huge room we have. So what's going on with this though?
Yeah, what's
Great question.
the story with this coming off, bud?
Yeah, so we'll demonstrate for the audience here.
Oh, hey, it's Amrest Pharaoh.
Amrest Pharaoh,
Amrest
come on
Pharaoh.
over.
Here, come on,
Amrest
pull up.
Pharaoh, everybody.
Everybody.
Hey, everybody, Amrest Pharaoh.
Move that picture
She's
of
not even
Patrick Lilly.
She's not even gonna walk in. Come on, yeah, Amrest Pharaoh.
everybody
There she
give it
is.
up.
Close the door.
It's
a bit rude. It's a bit
Left
rude.
the door open.
in
The studio.
Yeah, I'm a furry. Strike that from the record. Strike that from the record.
I do have a lot of questions. Pat, do you mind if you sit?
Is that blocking though?
That's actually an image of my wife, so can I have that there?
Yeah, it's Shnick's wife.
Thank you so much. God, she's so pretty.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Yeah, I can't believe she's
Yeah.
dead.
I like Amrest in the framing
That's
over here.
that's
Is she in?
so you're blocking Shnick.
It's fine. It's,
Oh,
it's just
okay,
just
hold
in
on.
one
I'll
shot.
just
You can
put
kind of
that.
see Shnick over here.
Oh.
I don't mean to like interrupt the vibe or anything. Is there
But we're getting
Is
evicted.
there anything illegal going on here?
Yeah. Have you
Not
ever
yet.
heard of
No.
Have you heard of lobster racing?
I'm a big lobster racer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't really say that on the podcast, but I mean,
it's kind
there are
of
a
like-
lot of people who are big fans of the lobster racing, and there's honestly a really big market for it here in the eastern side of.
It's kind of
West
like dog
Virginia.
racing, but very illegal.
What's
Yeah, he's
If you guys ever thought you were gonna get sponsored by anyone, don't upload this. Don't upload this.
Is any of this used? None of it, right?
No.
I'm not an old head.
I need a mirror. I need a.
Yeah,
It's
they're
less
really
expensive than a
expensive.
fucking
I got a
camera with a
Sony-
mirror. What do you mean?
Two advantages to mirrorless cameras.
a camera with a mirror. I mean, no. If you look at any APS-C non-mirrorless camera, they are way cheaper than a current mirrorless because they have to
Yeah.
put in extra technology in order to make it work without a mirror. Shnick, you're going on again. That's why my name is Chris Droney. And I don't know if you could. Did you see him going like?
I wasn't doing anything. What are you talking about?
He's doing that.
Yeah. He was.
Oh, I
He started-
recently bought a used Sony A7 II, and my goodness, it's a new mount, and the lenses are just so darn expensive. I mean, like literally a 70 to 200 will cost you $1,200.
Are you serious?
Used,
That's
and that's for an
insane.
F4. That's not even for the F2.8. I'm pissed. I'm about to
That's why I
sell
don't want to
that.
make. That's why I don't want to make the investment because it's such a fucking money.
In all
pit.
honesty, don't. Especially if you're going to like something like Sony that is more of a newer thing. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And like I said, the advantages of having mirrorless, while they are advantageous, it's
and
not
they can
it's not
adapt to, like,
such
anything.
A,
That's
it's
the
not such a
thing.
revolution. It's like
It's not.
It doesn't change my life. You know what I mean? As a photographer, it's just like a nice luxury. You know what I mean?
I mean, the thing is,
it's not a $3,000 worth luxury.
well, going from something without a tilt screen to one that does, that's actually like really nice to be able to get low.
Oh,
and look
100%.
at that.
That's why
But
those cameras are
Yeah.
fantastic for this reason. Exactly.
even those ones, I don't like the flip out ones. I like something that's a little bit more low key. Just
What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Like,
have you ever seen one that's
draw me a mental image diagram.
Yeah. Okay. So imagine that this is your camera, right? This is it.
Your
So
flash.
your camera does this.
Yeah.
The one that I like
Yeah.
just goes like that.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
I like it though because it's much more compact.
Yeah, but I mean, I like that. Well, 'cause for video, I mean, you're a photographer.
Oh yeah, I'm a photographer. For videography, that's probably like I imagine 100% better.
It's not. It's optimal for sure. Because we can do this by ourselves. Like we just shot a show. What was it like 3 days ago? By ourselves. Like we had no crew. Again, like this, and it's like you can't fucking do that if you don't have those screens. It's just not possible.
See this guy over there? What's he doing over there? Chris,
are you on strike?
MIA.
Chris, are you on writer's strike right now? Are you on the writer's strike for the 15th time?
These are one of those shows that you...
Nick, how can you see out of these glasses?
No, what
They're clear. What do you mean?
No, they're
they're filthy. They're filthy.
Dude, is this what you see?
Yeah.
This is like looking through a fisheye lens, but if someone
I can't. Hang on. I couldn't see that joke. Hang on.
sorry.
The joke.
Hey, quiet on set.
Wow.
Quiet on set.
So yeah, I bought an MC11 adapter by Sigma that adapts Canon EF lenses to the A7 II.
Oh, that's really helpful, actually.
It actually is. It's really helpful, except for the fact that you don't get it's not native functionality or anything, and it's to the point where like I find myself now looking at Sigma lenses for Canon EF because those are much more in my budget.
Yeah.
Than a Sony, and it's like, okay, why don't I?
So we're coming up on the end here. Is there anything you want to shout out?
Oh no, not at all.
No.
Pretty cringe.
I'm just kidding. I want to shout out. What do you want to shout out, Chris?
I want to shout out my boy Zach over at the channel Setting Things Down.
Yes.
He does a great job at setting things down.
And Steven Doubt. He is one of our juggling friends. They both are.
Yeah, Steven.
Wait, did you say juggling or
one of our juggling
friends? They're both incredibly talented people who had a...
Yeah,
not juggalos.
They might be juggalos, but if so, they're not really.
What role do they play though?
What role they juggle?
They don't jungle.
They don't roll?
No.
They juggle.
They juggle.
They don't roll around or anything?
I've been trying to find somebody to help me with my Sejuani build this season. So if they could help me out.
I don't think they play League.
No? Okay.
No, they're actually very talented individuals, though.
Really?
Yeah. They are.
Oh, yeah.
They go to
Can they
the
juggle
Circadian.
chainsaws?
you know the school name.
The
but-
Philadelphia School of
They
Contemporary
juggle
Circus
chainsaws
Art.
and like dangerous shit?
Maybe I haven't.
Probably.
Asked.
I mean, if they probably could.
yeah,
They
they
set their
probably
mind
could.
to it.
If they
I guess you
train,
don't
for
jump
sure.
into that one.
Yeah, just don't
Yeah,
go
no,
right
you don't
in.
really
No.
dive.
Yeah, I don't think you really want to do a whole lot of jumps.
That's kind of like jumping the hammer
jumping
pool.
the shark, if you will.
Yeah.
The hammer pool.
Who else are we shouting out, Shnick?
I don't know. Who do we know?
Who needs a shout out?
Who do we know?
Who needs a shout out? Let's be honest here. I'm gonna shout
Amress
out.
is waving her hand, but
Shout out Amress.
No, don't. Take that back.
Let me give you guys Amress's email address. It's Amress. That's spelled AMRESSE at lab212.com. Send her an email.
He's really good.
Say something nice. She could use it.
He's really good at
You
this.
should put him on full time as your shout out guy,
Honestly.
She could use it.
and your magician too. I think you guys need a full time magician.
Magician
We
shout
do need a
out.
magician.
Combo.
We do need a magician.
Like a combo pack.
Yeah.
Why?
Trix cereal is better than Trix yogurt.
Is that true?
Like how we're on the
Yes.
closing statements.
Shout out
And you
the
wanna
Trix
get into
Rabbit.
this. You really want to throw hands about this?
Can we just? I like to point out why is there so much? I see a recurring trope in breakfast cereal mascots where it's like
Big feet.
kids chasing the mascot.
You know what they say about big feet and breakfast cereal mascots?
Man.
Kids chasing the mascot for the cereal. Okay, you got Trix Rabbit, you got Lucky from Lucky Charms, you got the Cookie Crisp fucker,
Cookie Crisp fucker. That's his name.
whatever his name may be.
I'm sure he got arrested like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Anyways, we gotta wrap it up. So, thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming on, dude.
Thanks for having us on the show.
Appreciate it. Thanks
thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for
so
taking
much for
time.
coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you for showing
hanging
some
out.
tricks to us.
Thank you
Hey,
for
anytime.
tricking like
I'm honestly
kick
surprised
flipping.
you guys invited us back.
Oh,
I'm
it'll
not-
be another 3 years.
I'm not
again.
expecting a third invite, that's for sure.
3 years or 6 Review Dudes episodes.
Yeah.
Whichever
Whoever
comes
comes
first.
Definitely the 3 years.
Probably the 3 years.
That's like four.
Hey, Shnick, can we
four.
trade glasses on?
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there are any jokes to see.
Are those
here, but,
mirrorless?
Yeah, there are no mirrors.
I can't
in
see
here.
people behind me, and it's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, that's all the questions I have today. So thank you guys so much for coming on, and thank you guys for
Can I
hanging
please
out
go now,
and
Chandler?
filming with us.
I
as
need
well.
to go take a
He has to
massive
finish
shit.
the outro. He has to finish the
Can
outro.
I go?
And,
Can I go?
Thank
Sure,
you all.
Wait.
Hey.
Let's finish the outro. No.
Hey,
Say-
hey,
hey,
outro?
get back.
Can I please talk over the outro?
And thank you all for watching and listening. Hey. And thank you all for watching and listening. And this is the Poorly Edited Podcast signing out. Do not subscribe to the Review Dudes.
Please don't.
I wish I could call you.